Let
I like
me
your
love
green
you.
stuff.
You are too pretty on thing. Let me love you, Brian. Where are you? Oh, yeah, that is a pretty thing. Hi, Brian Hand.
Which color balance do you like better? A, B,
A,
or C?
C,
Yeah.
C?
Yeah.
C.
You can do 3 different light schemes on my ring
Oh,
light.
me too. Me too. Ready, ready. This is the one I usually use. I could go
When things are going crazy, I can do
very cool or very warm. I usually
warm.
just do.
Yeah, very
I just-
warm was what you guys chose.
I usually just do the medium.
You're brighter too.
I'm gonna get one of those.
Yeah, I've got two. I got really warm, which I hate. It's really ugly.
Ooh, I like your hair,
I've got-
Stephanie. It's like a very cute little sort of like bundle.
Yeah. And then I've got like super cold.
Ooh, no. Not that one.
Oh, our audio was
Hi, I'm Brian, and welcome to Monsterhearts Mondays. I'm going to turn the music down now, so I don't forget to do it later.
You have a
Isn't that
shawarma place in
nice?
this town?
What? What'd you say?
We have a shawarma place in this town, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I-
decided that like way
Way
that
back.
was from forever. Yeah, that was like towards the beginning.
Huh.
Don't you read the wiki?
It's when all those aliens attacked through the wormhole, and we were like, "Where are we gonna go now that we beat?"
Wrong universe. Wrong universe.
Okay.
Yo, can I just comment real quick? I know this is a tangent, but Brian's like, all right, I'm gonna start the stream in 3, 2, and then Kay just goes, we need art for Ronnie Bruce. And I'm like, Kay, no, that defeats the purpose. It was just very like comedic timing. Anyways, let's play a game.
We're all a little scattershot. I don't know if y'all noticed. We're not the most focused individuals in the world. But
getting
to that
in the
end,
minds of teenagers who are not focused individuals.
Oh, there you go. That must be
just us being in character and professional.
I am laser focused all the time.
Well, that's because Bridge is just amazing.
Right, butterfly focused on a laser.
I'm never focused on nothing. It's hyperfixation or nothing in this household.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna read some stuff. I'm gonna read some things. I'm gonna do. Oh, by the way, welcome to Monsterhearts Mondays. This is Gehenna Valley. This is episode 5 of season 2, called "It's a Date." And
no, it's not.
That's why there's a question mark. It leaves it up in the air, you know. But that is the name of the episode. So. I don't know, suck it.
That's really cute.
Just gotta add some inflection, like everything's a question.
Right. What happened last time? Let's find out, because I don't know. Oh, excuse me, that was gross.
Brian, you're fired.
We'll edit that out in post. We don't edit anything.
That's not true. Actually, they're looking into editing things, and that's why
looking into editing doesn't count as editing. Don't get people's hopes up.
What happened last time on Gehenna Valley?
Well, last time on Gehenna Valley, Bridget runs away to talk to the guidance counselor. She tells Miss Cleaver she ruined things with Wolfe, and now he's with Donovan, who's a vampire. She then talks with the guidance counselor about being open to what the universe brings her. Corey picks up several mini desserts for his not date with Crina later, and gets Donovan's car washed before returning to school. Wolfe asks Crina for help with his Latin homework since Bridget had taken his. Crina does the homework during English class, then lets Wolfe copy it. Bridget returns Wolfe's homework before class starts, but Wolfe turns in his copied homework because it's better. Corey works at the library with a new mentor, Edwin Mulhare. Crina and Alistair come in to renew Crina's book. Tanya has reserved the book next. Corey tries to help. Alistair knocks out Edwin. Corey kicks Crina out so he can fix things. Edwin gives Corey bad advice about dating a fae, but good advice for learning to throw poison knives. So just to be clear here, Crina does have the book.
She do.
She does. She only has a little bit left, and
Just
she's
smidge,
finished.
Smidge.
Okay, that's a very important plot point. Crina confronts King Jack about Tanya. He assigns Crina a task to negotiate domain lines with the family at the Ren Fair. Now, okay, so let's be clear about this, okay? They're not really negotiating lines. The lines have already been negotiated. The family want to change those lines, and it's Crina's job to not change them. Crina ensures Tanya isn't involved. Alistair promises to help Crina with preparing since she's nervous about doing it. Donovan pushes the football team during practice to show he's not an old man, but he is. Bridget goes to the Ren Fair. She goes to Dixie for a palm reading. Brian completely makes up how palm readings work because he has no idea. They kiss and plan a date for Saturday before kissing again. Donovan and Wolfe go right to Wolfe's home after practice. Walt mocks Donovan's QB position and chases death. Wolfe declares Donovan is his boyfriend. Donovan notes he came to personally apologize for Wolfe staying over the night before. Donovan is invited to stay for dinner. They're having lasagna. Crina reads as much of her book as she can before Corey picks her up, so he won't be in trouble with Mr. Mulhare, which is the librarian mentor guy. That's pretty good. These notes make it sound like it was a relatively calm session, and I don't know that
does.
it was. Doesn't it? It just sounds very mundane for the most part.
Well,
But,
I think maybe in comparison to what some of our sessions are, it
that's
seems very
fair.
mundane.
Maybe it is mundane. This is mundane for us.
Yeah, there was lots of people going to class and doing things for their significant others.
I think only one person got knocked out. I mean, that's a pretty. And it was only for a second, and there were some smelling salts. So
yeah, and we're gonna bleed him dry next episode anyway.
There was no attempted murder in the Fae realm or by the Fae.
No, this is honestly
for now.
Yeah, I don't know that we can.
Someone worked a job for a whole shift. Like, that's pretty
weird.
Practices weren't disturbed. You know.
Okay, so let's do our check-in. We're gonna do a quick little check-in here. Crina is still so fey and avoidant. Does that sound good, Crina?
That is correct, yes.
It is correct. Wait, you've leveled up twice? Is that true?
No, I'm on my second level up.
So
then you should only have one.
Like, I'm leveling 2 by second level up.
No, I know.
Okay,
we
yeah,
had
so
one
I'm just going to
level up.
correct the level up statement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I messed it up then, sorry.
That's all right. I just got really confused for a second. I'm like, you're not there yet, are you?
I'm not Bridget, no.
I was going to say that's Bridget's job. She's
I'm
our
pretty
lead.
good at level up.
But Bridget's not
been
on her
usurped by a
second
new
level up
queen.
yet either.
No.
Not yet.
Not yet. Listen,
All
we've got a
right.
whole episode,
2 XP
Brian.
to
The
go.
whole point is not yet. That is what I am saying. You don't have to say not yet afterwards. That's what... All right.
Just you wait.
There's a cat.
Crina. It's got some strings. Marissa, Bridget, Emily, Rachel, Kale, Tara Klein, Corey, Alistair. It's great. You've got 1 XP towards your second level up. See, I could see, so that's how I always say it. So that could be, I see how you would think there should be a 2 there. Okay, cool. And Crina, last we saw
So
you,
majestic.
you got picked up for your Corey date.
Yes.
Not date.
To hang out with Corey.
Yeah. Okay.
Ellen looks so majestic right now. Just saying.
Who looks majestic?
Alton.
Elton.
Our guest star, Alton.
The cat?
Yeah, our
He's
seventh.
our guest star.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
He's here to play Tommy.
Wolfe. Wolfe, you are dedicated, threatened, out of touch, and whipped.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
more is more, right? When it comes to conditions.
Yeah, have fun playing all 4 of those emotions constantly.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
I mean, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
You've got strings on Crina. Well, you've got string on Crina.
I'm gonna keep it forever.
And Donovan.
Not the point of the game.
Yeah, but I've had it
That-
since
that
the
I gave.
beginning.
You've got
That everybody got on me at the very
Exactly.
first session.
And I still have it, so I have to keep it forever at this point.
Oh my gosh. You've got 3 XP towards your first level up. And when we last saw you, you were sitting down to dinner, correct?
That's right.
All right.
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Almost. We didn't quite get them into the kitchen yet.
Yeah, they were setting the table.
Okay.
The fact that you pointed
Okay.
that out makes me think that you want to do something before
He does.
We'll talk
Oh, yeah.
about
into the
it.
kitchen. So, great.
Oh, that's a terrible condition for today.
So,
shit.
Corey, you've got the conditions paranoid, shamed, and assumes the worst
Ah,
going
shit.
into your picnic.
That's bad.
You've got 2 strings on Harold, 1 on Wolfe, 1 on Dixie, 1 on Rachel, 1 on Mrs. Javette. You've got 1 XP towards your first level up.
Yup.
That's not funny, but it is. And you're going on your picnic.
Yeah.
Donovan, you're helping to set the table. You're creepy and duplicitous.
Oh, yes, I am.
And now your conditions match the art.
Yeah.
That's better. It's uncomfortable. You got strings on Corey, Marissa, Crina, Wolfe, Mix Thunderberg, Mr. Freeman, 2 on there going into dinner. That's nice. Rachel, Mauricio, other people we don't care about. 3 XP going into your first level up, and you are your darkest self, kid.
Yep.
Look at those shades.
Look at them.
So dark.
So
Wicked
dark.
So
Doc.
dark. Wicked dark.
Wicked dark.
And then Bridget. Bridget, you had a lot of excitement in the afternoon already.
Hmm.
You don't have any conditions, but you've
I
got...
don't. It's like people don't want me to have them anymore. I don't know why.
It's so strange. It's weird.
It's so strange.
You can have some of mine.
You've got...
Is that how it
You want
works?
some of mine?
No, it doesn't work. It does not work
Darn,
that way.
not how it works.
Listen, Crina, before we have this discussion, let's have sex.
You have 5 strings on Wolfe, and then 1 on Tabitha, Crina, Corey, Ingrid, and Donovan. You've got 3 XP towards your 2nd level up. So obviously I got to do a little dancing tonight between dinner and not a date. Bridget, is there anything you want to be taken care of during this rough dinnery period?
I think I'm just exploring the Ren Fair. Maybe getting a turkey leg. Maybe stumbling into a Fey negotiation.
Oh, right,
We'll see what happens.
I think I promised some sort of mishap.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
We'll
Maybe
see
you
how
get
it
like a
goes.
really cute cloak or dress or something from someone at a
She's
shop.
wearing a cute outfit.
Yeah, I'm wearing a Ren Fair dress right
Come
now.
on.
But what about
Doesn't her
2
mom-
Ren Fair
her
dresses?
Mom make like cloaks. and
Cloaks,
shit.
yeah.
This is true.
Maybe I can get a flower crown.
You could go to Crina's mom and get something cool.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hang out with Ava. We don't know enough of her backstory.
Yeah,
Let's
I
get
like
the monologue
this.
going.
This is good. So that's great, because what I'll do is I will bounce back and forth between the two, and when they fail, I'll punish Bridget. It'll be great.
Perfect.
Um,
This is just like Ace Adventure on Friday, huh?
Oh my god.
so
Did I do something to you, Brian?
In a past life, maybe.
I just want to make sure I keep your life interesting. That's all. That's what we're supposed to do.
That's
right?
fair.
That's part of the game. So let's start with there's a lot of faces tonight. Y'all have emotions. It's great.
I always have a face.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think we always have faces.
Also,
I think
always
if we
emotions.
didn't.
Literally always.
Always give good face, everyone.
It's like,
I hardly have
I'm
good
gonna
face
end
to
all
give.
of you.
Brian's like, guess who's dying tonight?
Everybody. An
Finally.
asteroid hits Gehenna Valley.
Jeez.
Doesn't
Release
surprise me.
From this terrible existence.
Listen, Wolf's existence can't be that bad. He's dating Donovan.
Okay, so Corey, where are you taking Crina on your?
We were taking her to the backyard of Donovan's house.
Really?
Romantic.
Okay, so you pick her up
Convenient.
and you got your
Private.
desserts, and you drive back to the place where you live.
Yeah.
Let's start the scene there. I feel like maybe Crina will want to say something. I don't know.
Corey is gonna rush out of not rush, but like take here to use his foot or so advantage to get out of the car quickly and stride over so he can open Crina's door.
I think I'm surprised, but I'm like, oh, like I have my hand like to like start to open it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just yeah, and you like pop the trunk and there's like a little to-go baggie and a plaid blanket, not unsimilar to the top that Natalie is wearing. And he's gonna really start taking her to like the back side door, like not the front door of the house, but like that side door where the the fence is.
Yeah, sure.
He's just gonna lead Crina through to the backyard.
Where are we going?
We're going to the backyard.
Okay.
Yeah, just go with it. Just I'm trying
Okay,
something.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Like he's gonna lay out the blanket and pull out the dessert containers and lay down the weed where like when he had that half a second that he was waiting, he rolled the joint already. And so he puts the joint down.
You gotta like grind it and stuff first.
Shh. It was pre-ground.
Or did you just buy a joint directly from Milo? Is that what we're gonna decide?
Shh. Okay, fine. Listen. He bought pre-rolled joints.
Okay.
He knew he knew he was gonna be busy.
The point
Paid me a
is, he
little
laid
extra for
down a
that.
blanket and then put a joint on the blanket. That's
Joints
the point.
joints on the blanket and little desserts.
Do we think the few Halloween decorations from last night are still back there?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
like a few
Unless Donovan stayed up all
gravestones.
night, like-
Yeah,
Hell yeah!
cool.
Well, I mean, he did stay up all
Yeah.
night, but he was busy.
Hey,
Hey, anyway.
My honey bun wrapper.
okay.
So he sort of like lays down this this blanket and there's like these containers from the fanciest restaurant with all these little desserts in them and some joints.
This-
And
Is this a picnic?
yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah, picnic.
Crina's great.
Yeah, I just brought desserts because you don't like other food.
I mean, I do, but desserts are best.
Yeah, and he'll like he's clearly nervous and looking around a little. He's like, it's just us, right? Like Alistair's not here and Ruth and
I mean,
And-
Alistair's not here. Ruth and Sandra are around.
could you ask them to maybe not be?
Oh. Okay. Sandra, Ruth, could you like take an hour off? I don't know what that was, Brian.
Neither do I. I'm like, what was that?
It's a great question. It's a great question, is what it is.
Ryan malfunctions.
Yes, I think even Crina's unsure if they will do that if she
Right.
asks.
Sandra and Ruth just come out and blow a big raspberry at you.
And then just pop back out and we don't know where they are.
I mean, you're the princess. They'll respect your wishes.
I think
Well-
Sandra walks from around the corner of the house, and she'll bow in front of you, and she'll say, "We are going to take an hour off."
Okay. Thank you. That's good.
I've
Enjoy
got her.
yourselves.
It's good. I've got her. It's fine. You can go.
And she will turn around and walk away.
Thank you.
Thanks. Corey does like this weird cursory look as if the other is like behind him or something like that, like her counterpart, murder twin.
You do not see the counterpart.
I didn't know if they could actually do that.
It's
Okay.
good. Yeah, no, it's good for them, and I've got you, so it's fine. It's not like anything's gonna happen or anything untoward. Here, try this tiramisu. And he like opens
I
the
think Crina's gonna lean in
like-
and like kiss him like real quick, like just real quick on the mouth, and then like take the tiramisu and sit down.
Oh.
Oh. Corey just lets her take it, reaches for the joint, lights it, takes a deep inhale.
Yeah. Well,
That's a
sharing
good
desserts
setup.
and joints.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pause that, and we're gonna head over to the Freeman household real quick, where I think dinner was about to be served. But Rob, did you have something you wanted to do before dinner?
Yeah, the minute Mrs. Freeman and Donovan went into the kitchen,
Oh yes, that's right.
Donovan was gonna kind of move quickly so he could have her eye contact. And his eyes would just suddenly go wide, and he'd say, "I hope we're playing for the same team, but tonight, if someone lies and you know it, you need to tell me." "Oh, really?"
Wait, sorry, that was confusing because you ended with "oh really."
Yep.
Can you say it again?
Sure. I forget how I started.
Tonight we're playing for the same team.
Yeah, I hope
And if you-
tonight we're playing for the same team, but if you know that someone lies tonight, I need you to tell me. "Oh, really?"
Why are you saying "oh really" at the end?
Because he wants that to be the code word
I
signal.
want her to say that.
If someone is lying, so like if
Okay.
Walt is like, and I love Wolfe unconditionally with all my heart,
Okay.
then she's gonna be like, oh really?
Okay. And this is hypnotism?
Oh, yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Now at least I, the MC,
Sorry.
understand what she's
Don't-
supposed to do.
My mom. She's
6
the good
and
one.
2 is 8 plus 2 is 10.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Thank
Thank
God.
God.
All right,
Thank
so
God.
it's completely successful hypnotism.
And Donovan will proceed to help lay out the table however she says or whatever she provides.
Great. And then she goes into the kitchen to get the lasagna.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yum.
And a salad.
Good. Of course.
That's what I eat with lasagna. Nice little
That's
side
what I would.
salad.
That's what I eat with
Yeah.
a lot of like pasta
So
in general.
A lot of
Like,
foods should just come with salad. Salad's good.
Red wine.
I don't think they have wine. I think
Yeah.
Does
because Walt drinks cheap beer.
I was gonna say he drinks like really shitty cheap beer, right?
Right,
And I bet she's a shard lady.
I think
I don't know anything about wine.
I have a
I
feeling
don't
that
think they're the kind of parents that
Right.
would like give their children wine.
Also,
Yeah.
that Wolfe
Right.
is definitely not drinking any wine at home.
Yeah.
I think it's a water table except for Walt. Because
They don't serve green smoothies with their meals.
no, they don't.
No, they don't. That's like a meal in itself.
That is, it's a thing.
Breakfast.
So, yep, and she gets the lasagna, and then she calls everybody in, unless Wolfe, you want to go back to that awkward. Okay, great.
No, I think we had a short discussion at the end of the last
Yep.
episode. I don't think there was anything else Wolfe wanted to say.
I just wanted to make sure,
No,
if
no, I
you want to spend
appreciate
more
it.
time with Walt alone, then we can.
No, I
Yeah.
don't. Not more than needed. It's fine.
Okay,
Let's-
great.
Donovan will make sure not to sit and even ensure to pull out the chair for Mrs. Freeman after she's brought the food to the table.
Nice.
Wow.
Just to be clear for the chat, this is not a chef salad. There are no hard-boiled eggs in the dinner salad, because apparently chat thought so. And there's also no bread. Okay, what? Y'all have a lot of dinner opinions.
No, it's just like a nice Italian salad. Maybe some
Or
roasted
Mrs.
red
Freeman.
peppers.
She's getting
It
judged
is-
hardcore.
Lasagna and salad. That's what it is.
As if garlic bread could ever enter
There's
the
no
house.
garlic bread. It's all butter and carbs, and you got enough carbs in the lasagna.
Yeah, like how did y'all's parents cook growing up? My mom made as little food as possible. Jesus, it's not like a restaurant spread here.
My mother would
My mom
sometimes
likes
make
to
garlic
cook.
bread, but
Nah, if we have lasagna that comes with garlic bread and so
No,
much.
we had lasagna and that was it.
okay,
Nothing else.
okay. So
We ain't got time for that shit.
we got lasagna
exactly.
and salad and water. Okay,
Wonderful.
Except for
Good.
Walt, who has beer.
except for
Except
Walt,
for
who is
Walt, who has shitty
awful
beer.
beer. Yeah,
Natty Ice.
Great.
great. And I think
Important
ahead.
question.
yes,
Is the table like, what's the shape of this table?
I think it is a rectangular table,
Okay.
and it is normally Walt on one end, and I think you sit across from your mom.
hmm
And so they pull another chair up to the opposite end, because they have more chairs. Oh, there's probably always a chair there because most tables just
Yeah,
sit
most
four
tables,
really
I think.
comfortably.
Yeah.
And so Donovan, you get the opposite head,
Great.
Great.
so you can stare at Walt the
You
whole
can
time.
stare at Walt
The
the whole
cinematographer is having so much fun with this scene.
And you start eating, and Wilma will say, "So, how was school today?"
Oh, it was fine. I had class, and then I had swim practice.
And how did it go?
Oh, it was good. It was good. I mean, he inserts some appropriate swim practice type activities here because
Mhm.
I don't know what you would do in a swim practice. I
Great.
don't know, swim labs and
Right.
oh, I know. One thing that he did is they did really well on their practice because I mentioned this, the him being on the relay team.
Mhm.
So they did very well. That's
Great. And
tells them that.
and Walt will say, "Good, keep it up. We got to keep those numbers going up."
Right.
And
Go
how
down.
was work today?
Oh well. Oh, thank you. It was good. You know, hospital's busy,
Oh, I
dramatic.
wasn't sure where you worked, Mrs. Freeman. Interesting.
Right, she's a nurse, right? Isn't she a nurse?
She's
Or
a
something?
doctor.
She's a doctor. Right.
Doctors can work at hospitals also.
Right. Well, I didn't think she worked out of the house.
No, she doesn't work from home.
Right. Well, some doctors have their doctor's office in the house. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, she works at a hospital. I like that. It means when we eventually are in a hospital, there might be somebody there.
A very
Looking at you, Corey.
noble profession, Mrs. Freeman.
Oh, well, thank you, Donovan. And did you have football today?
I did. We had practice. I ran the team kind of hard. We've got a pep rally tomorrow. Want to be ready, psyched up.
And I think Walt will say, "Oh yeah, the Coventry Hills game, right?"
Yeah, should be good. Should be good. I'm looking forward to it. Will you be there, Mr. Freeman?
What day of the week is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. Yeah, I'll be there. What about you, Wolfe? Are you swim team in the pep rally, or is it just football?
No, it's just football, but I'll be there. I'm gonna support Donovan.
That's good. We used to wear our uniforms and like all sit in teams on the bench, and be all sort of together like.
Right. I mean, I'm sure other swim team members will be there. I guess we just don't really organize anything.
We could make it a thing. Maybe the pep rallies need to start including more sports, Wolf.
Oh, I guess.
Mr. Freeman, you do something at the school again, right?
Yeah, I am your gym teacher.
Oh, right. Sometimes it's I guess too easy to miss you there. Roll
hold, please.
Sure.
Wolfe is doing that thing where he's not actually eating a lot. He's just kind of cutting his food up into smaller pieces and like pushing it around the plate. And like when he says that, he just like shoots Donovan a look like, "What are you doing?"
I got an 11.
Cool. Well, choose two.
I will
We find Walter here.
take another string
Okay.
because I don't think he has any on me.
No, he does not. He has the conditions loser and guilty right now.
I want something that's like easy to miss. Forgettable.
Forgettable. Wow. I guess Ed he'll kind of like nod and say, "Well, I'm only part-time at the school. My real job is still as a trainer."
Oh, and that's good. That's been very successful for you.
It has been.
Donovan would look to Wilma, see if she says anything about that.
I think she believes that to be true.
Okay, interesting. Donovan would say, I'm also glad that you're so supportive of Wolfe and get to all of his events.
And he says, "Well, certainly whatever I can get to, I get to." And Wilma goes, "Oh, really?"
Maybe you just, I think having two jobs probably keeps you so busy, but you do care and support Wolfe in all ways you should.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, really?
Wolfe is just looking at Donovan at this point, like, "What are you doing?" And I think at this point he does actually say, like, "Yeah, of course he cares about me and supports me. He's great like that."
I'm glad Wolfe really cares that you care, but maybe, at these gym classes we can see some more of that support. Not you showing any favoritism, but since I'll be at all of Wolfe's events, I'll expect to see you there too, Mr. Freeman, and I expect you to show your support for Wolfe.
Are you attempting a hypnosis now across
Nope.
the table? Okay.
I'm just berating him.
Great. And I think he'll say, well, as long as I can work it into my schedule, of course I will be there.
Good, because you would want to disappoint Wolfe.
Of course not.
Right.
Wolfe says, I mean, he's never disappointed me before.
Good. I don't want you, you would never hurt Wolfe, right?
The only thing I do is make my kids stronger. Oh, really?
Well, I'm sure you'll do better. I mean, you're always trying to be more of a winner, Mr. Freeman, and I think we can all appreciate that. I'll be happy to help. Think of me as, another part of the family, here to make sure that you're a success, Wolfe is a success, and it seems like Mrs. Freeman is already far more the success you are, so I don't think she'll need my help as much. Maybe she can give you some advice on how to be a winner.
Okay, I'm not letting you roll cold again.
That's fine.
Because I think it's been established.
Sure.
And, she looks at you after that, and she goes, oh, really?
Do you need more support, Mrs. Freeman?
Of course not, Donovan. But
Oh.
thank you for asking.
Really?
Wolfe, honey, don't play with your food. Eat it.
Does Mr. Freeman not support you enough, Mrs. Freeman?
Oh, of course he supports me. I'm quite taken aback that you would ask such a question, young man.
Yeah, Donovan, I think we're fine.
Good. Maybe I can get Mr. Freeman another beer. And do you have one every night?
And he says, I think current beer is fine, young man.
Of course. If should you need another one, I'd be happy to get it for you.
All right, let's cut to the nut date again. Y'all have dessert. It's adorable. Yeah. Do you want to talk? You want to talk a little, maybe? You don't want to talk? It's up to you.
I think there's definitely an awkward pause before there's talking. Corey's definitely puffed more joint than he has eaten dessert. He's left a lot of that to Crina to enjoy.
Okay.
I don't know, sitting there for a little while she eats desserts and he puffs joints. Is that relaxing? Maybe. Does that decrease one's paranoia? Maybe or.
Crina, do you just sort of sit there quietly and eat dessert?
I think she probably keeps just a prattling stream going on of nothing of consequence.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'll allow that as taking intentional action. Then, if you want to remove a condition.
Cool. I'm gonna get rid of assume this is the worst.
Okay. Great.
It's gonna make this conversation a lot better.
Yeah.
Going pretty well for you, kid.
Yeah.
I think it's obvious that Crina's really happy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good environment. Yeah.
So he's no longer assuming the worst. Crina seems happy. He's a little high. And he's just gonna kind of look at her and he's like, "Can we talk? I wanted to talk about and he does that thing. He points to himself and then points to her. A bit after last night."
Yeah? Okay.
Why didn't you stay over?
I don't know. I was just really kind of sad and I wanted to go home.
And he looks sad. He looks confused for a moment because Crina, sad. Those words don't go together. But he sort of steals himself a little and he's like, "But if you were sad, why not come to me to help you?"
You were busy.
Not at that point. Harold had left.
Yeah. I don't know. I was really drunk and it was really sad because Tanya was there and then she was mean to me and I didn't like it and then I was drinking and that doesn't and like it just made me more sad and then Bex was there and I wanted to make out with them but they didn't want to make out with me and that made me really sad. So then I started drinking a lot and that didn't help and then Bridget was sad which made me sad because I don't like it when Bridget's sad and and I just wanted to be with you. But then Ronnie Bruce wanted to make out and that was nice but then he wanted to he wanted to do more and I just kept thinking about you and I wanted to be with you but you were busy and it's fine that you were busy, it's fine, but and then I waited and then my candy was all over the floor. You threw my candy all over the floor.
Yeah, I kind of had arms full of Harold at the time, but I picked it up afterwards.
Yeah,
I'm just,
you threw it on the floor.
but it was fine on the floor. Like no one got to it. Like there wasn't like no one else came in. That was for sure. And like took any, and I made sure Harold didn't. He wanted one from yours, and I was like no, and I gave him one of mine.
Okay, thanks.
I'm. I don't want. I don't think, but like if that your sadness or whatever, like the face you're making now, like the one where it's like you, like that one. If that happened because of the candy thing, then like I'm sorry, I don't want to be the reason you make that face. And he like can't meet her eyes. Like he
Yeah,
looks
like
he
Crina's
looks
having a real hard time meeting his eyes too, actually.
yeah, like he can't.
I was just I don't know, it was really sad. But like you didn't do anything wrong. Like it's fine that Harold was there. I don't know. I'm sorry. It was feelings. They're dumb and I don't like them.
Yeah, no, they're definitely weird. As I have learned in the last 2 months, they're dumb and they're weird, and I kind of sometimes still wish I didn't have them. But anyway, I mean, why didn't you sleep with Ronnie Bruce? He's built really well. He could lift you and probably do like, those things where like they what are they called? Like the variation of those push-up shits.
I don't know. I kept thinking about you. I was kissing him.
I am very hot.
Yeah, but I didn't want to be with Ronnie Bruce. I wanted to be with you. And I felt bad because you were with somebody else and it's fine. It's fine that you were with Harold. I don't care.
Maybe like knock on the door. Maybe he would have been down for a threesome.
I didn't want that.
Huh. Oh, okay.
I don't know. It was weird.
I don't he like actually like takes a piece of like some like chocolate cake and just puts it in his mouth till he has like a reason to not be talking for a second.
I think Crina reaches over, like takes the joint out of his hand and starts smoking it pretty hard too.
Take a puff and just I don't know, but I don't like it when it's like this morning in the car or like you don't. This is why I don't like it when you're sad. I don't want to be the person that does that to you.
I don't like it when I'm sad either, but I don't think it was your fault.
Then how do we stop it from happening like again?
I don't know.
Or not being weird.
I don't know. This is nice. I like this. This is really nice.
Yeah, no, this is a good idea. Like,
It was really sweet.
yeah. I can't disclose or take full credit for it, but some of it was my idea.
I'm sorry I was weird.
I'm sorry you were weird too. It's not. It's. I didn't. That just sort of came out before I thought about it. That's. Um. I'm sorry that you felt like you had to feel weird.
Okay.
Knee-jerk reaction. He just kisses her because he knows he fucked up.
Crina will just let it go. She'll kiss him back.
Okay. That's a good place to pause that scene. Bridget, you're wandering the Ren Fair, and you get to one of those like open stages. You know, it's the seats all around the stage, and there are a bunch of performers on the stage dressed in black and purple. They are singing and dancing with hand drums and tambourines, instruments like that. And they're pretty good. They're entertaining. So, you know, you decide this is a good place to rest with a turkey leg. Take a seat. You watch the show. They stop between songs and they talk a little bit about themselves, how their family, how, you know, of course they're Americans. You know, they actually don't live too far from here, but their families came over from Europe years ago, and they're very proud of their heritage, and they want to play a song for everybody that's been in their family for a long time that they're very proud of. And so the drums sort of start, and it's like dum 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 dum, and they've got a little like lute, and it's just like dum 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 dum. And they sang their own version of "Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood," which is a wonderful song, and they're dancing with each other as they do so, and it's very joyous, and people get a kick out of it. And at one point they sort of stop dancing with each other, and they go into the audience, and a younger looking individual approaches you and offers you their hand.
Take it.
Great. And you, as well as a few other people, will get pulled up on stage, and sort of get led into sort of like a very happy, like jumping, circle-y dance. All right, let's go to the Freeman household.
Great.
I think, as dinner starts to wind down, does anybody have something they want to make sure happens in the conversation now that we've had a break to think about the dinner?
I think
I'll
Wolfe,
cut forward, but go ahead.
no, I think Wolfe he does end up eating, but it's like super awkward. And he doesn't, he like contributes to whatever conversation it is, but he's trying to steer the conversation away from Donovan berating his parents.
Okay.
Donovan asks lots of questions about Mrs. Freeman's work and about her, is very inquisitive, about what she's interested in, what she does. Probably a couple times says, "Oh, I only ever seem to hear about your husband, so it's so nice to hear about you and your work, and you care about people. You would never do anything to jeopardize their health, unlike other people in the household. So it's really, really nice to hear from you."
Great. Yeah, and I think you hear all about what kind of doctor she is, and she's definitely a specific kind of doctor.
She's definitely a doctor that works on an area.
An area that is specific and has a reason to work in a hospital. Yeah.
And I think right toward the end, Donovan will just abruptly say, "We agree Walt is doing everything he should for Wolfe, right, Mrs. Freeman?
We agree. This is what you said.
Yeah.
Nat.
I think she will respond with, "Oh, really?" And I think Walt will finally say, "You keep saying that phrase tonight. It's not. It's where did you pick it up? Do you have like a new intern or something who says it all the time?"
And does Mr. Freeman do everything for you that he should?
And she'll go, "Yes, of course."
Yeah.
And it's like, "Cause can no one hear me?"
No. Okay. Well, good. It's I just, since you're so busy and involved in the hospital, and I just want to make sure you're supported and Wolfe is supported, and Donovan will just like glare over at Mr. Freeman. But if you feel so, then I'm just really happy to be part of your family dinner, and just really appreciative that you would invite me in.
Oh, it was a joy to have you here, Donovan.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think Wolfe has this like look of abject horror on his face. And he's just like, what is going on? And he like looks down and like he only has like a little bit of his dinner left, but he's like cutting it into smaller pieces so that it lasts longer,
Yeah.
so that he doesn't have to
The
look up.
lasagna's great too. I don't really get to have family dinners ever.
And she'll say, "Well, you'll have to come over more often then."
I would love that. Unfortunately, my parents are dead, so I don't get to have a nice sit down with them.
And I think Walt will say, "Well, you've accomplished a lot for someone without parents."
Well, thank you. Wolf's really accomplished a lot for somebody with only one parent.
All right, go ahead, roll cold again. This is your last one, though.
Sure. 7 and 2 is 9.
Okay. Well, you still get to do 2. We've got loser, guilty, forgettable.
I will
Sperm
take
donor.
another string and take a forward.
Sperm donor.
Wow, stop that.
You stop that. He's my father and I love him. Wolfe
And
says.
you only have one parent.
He's my father and I love him, Wolfe says.
Oh my gosh. Wait, do you say that?
No,
Okay,
not
just because you said Wolf says, so I just wanted to make sure.
Well, he's not my father, like, Aid,
Right.
so I wanted to make that clear.
Okay. I'm glad that we know that Walt Freeman is not.
I'm really glad that Walt
Aid's
Freeman is not Ashley's father.
Super. And I think Wilma will just look. Oh, of course. Wilma looks at you and goes, "Oh, really?" to Donovan.
Good parents are really important to me, and I am glad Wolf has them. And I'm just really appreciative of good parents that care about their child, take care of them, help them, do as they should, and remind them how proud they are, especially with how hard they work. So it's probably why I love Disney movies so much. You know, the heroes often losing one or both parents, and they triumph without them. So it's probably why I hate horror movies. They're so cliche, you know, all the gory stuff too. So it's usually how I entertain my dinners. I watch a movie or something streaming. This is nice. This is nice. I really hope we get to do it often.
I think Walt says, "Yeah, well, we'll see now, won't we?"
I think Wolf, like, abruptly stands up and, like, starts, like, collecting dishes.
Great.
Oh, well, let me help you.
Yeah,
Donovan
maybe
will
you should help
stand
me.
and also collect dishes.
Great. I think Walt will stand up and say, "I'm gonna go down into the office," which is what he sometimes calls the basement,
Okay.
because he has, like, weights and stuff in the basement. I just decided.
Mrs.
Sure.
Freeman,
Yeah.
did you want a coffee or anything while we're in the kitchen?
Oh, no. It's too late for me. Thank you. But if you want, we have some cocoa if you need a little sweet something.
Oh, maybe later. I might want something, but thank you.
Great.
Donovan will take a couple dishes into the kitchen.
Great.
Yeah, I think. I mean, we can switch to a different scene, but there's definitely something that Wolfe wants to say in the kitchen
Great.
without Wilma.
Yeah, we'll switch real quick. How are you feeling, Crina Corey scene? Do you feel like you need to get more out of your scene, or?
Well, I think that Crina would like deepen that kiss and attempt to turn Corey on.
Oh, okay, great. Let's go for it.
Funny, because Corey would like to do the same.
Oh, well, you should have spoke up quicker. It's Crina's turn.
Aw.
We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll let you after. I don't know.
We'll see.
Oh, I don't think I did so good on that.
Uh-oh.
I
Oh,
got
shit.
a 6.
Oh, a 6. Okay, great.
Yeah, I'm.
In which case, I will absolutely let you roll as well, Corey.
Okay.
If two people are just trying to turn each other on, I mean,
Yeah, they're gonna get turned on probably. But
nice.
I like failures. Crina, don't forget your XP.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, shnikes.
What? What's wrong?
That's
Not too good either.
2 failures. That's also a 6.
Okay, so someone gets their tongue bit. I think that's clear.
You know, you check your watch and you see, oh, it's been an hour.
Right.
I got you, Sandra and Ruth appear, like, right on the blanket as they're about to, like, pull off clothing.
I think you hear of a more masculine voice clearing his throat. And as you separate for a moment, Alistair is standing behind both of you, and he has like 3 books in his hands.
Corey, like, definitely, like, immediately sort of, like, pushes himself between Crina and Alistair, and, like, there's a very unhappy face, and he's, like, sort of glaring at Alistair. He's like,
Alistair.
what are you doing here?
I
I thought I was gonna see you later.
Wait, you're seeing him later?
He's
You're not
gonna
spending
help
the
me
night?
with a thing for not a date. No, he's my bodyguard.
No,
Like,
but you're not spending the night?
I mean, I can.
Well, if you're going somewhere with him, how can you?
Not going anywhere. Jack asked me to do a thing, and I'm really nervous about it. And Alistair said he would help me prepare.
That's why I brought the guidebooks.
But after with Corey.
My mistake, princess. I thought...
Do you have a problem with me?
What? No, he was trying to help you earlier.
Well, I mean, in fairness, I have several problems with him.
And what
Why?
problems are those?
Well, you're weak, smelly, short-lived.
Alistair, stop!
What? He did ask.
Be nice to Corey.
No, I want to hear what he has to say about me. And Corey, like, gets up off the blanket.
Yeah.
No!
I think...
Krita's got your hand, just trying to pull you back down onto the blanket.
Crina, why don't you roll a shut someone down? Let's on both of them. Let's do on Alistair first.
Okay. An 8.
An 8. Okay, well 8 is generally good enough to shut someone down. And how shall we represent that mechanically? Let's see here. There's Alistair's sheet. Alistair has no strings on you. You may take one on Alistair. We can give Alistair a condition. He has done so far. You could take one forward, but that's less fun.
He has no strings on me, right?
He does no strings on you. Like
I'm
Pinocchio.
going to take another string on him.
Great. And in return, you are going to get a condition. Actually, I'm just going to change one of your existing conditions. Instead of being so fey, you're going to
Not
be
so fey.
not so fey.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, I
I think when he does that sort of retort
mean,
to Crina that makes her feel not so fey, or whatever, how that come apart.
no, you've got to face your own.
Oh,
shutting
sorry.
down
Is there still
first.
okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's
I'll get
rolling
my
again because she's telling
Oh,
you to
shit.
stop too.
Okay.
2.
Okay, well, you get an XP. We know that one doesn't work, so you don't have to be shut down at all. Congratulations.
Yeah, no.
And I need to.
So he's not. Should I? Can I? You good? Or...
No, you're gonna get to go in a second. So he looks
Okay.
like he's gonna back off. Alistair does. Oh, Crina. While you're trying to pull Corey down and like get him to calm down, in the sort of the trees behind Corey, you see a Cheshire cat-like smirk appear. And I think you know whose smirk it is.
Tanya.
It's Tanya's smirk. Oh yes.
Tanya, not Tanya, real person.
Tanya, a real
A
person.
real person.
So now you are free to do whatever you would like, Corey.
So, Corey's oof. These words are gonna come out of my mouth. Corey is gonna look and he's glaring at Alistair and how Alistair has made Crina feel an objector. He's like, you really need to think about who you are and where your position is. The help growing up for me was never this uppity or inserted themselves in such ways.
Wow. Go ahead, roll cold there, Big Larry.
Crina's like
Oh my
actually
God.
like speechless.
What
See,
happened?
fuck you, Alistair. I got 2 6s.
Okay.
Well, they're actually tiny, adorable little krakens. So that's an 11.
Okay, great.
Jesus.
So yeah, you get to shut him down. You're not gonna. Oh, I have to give Crina a condition in return in a second. Oh, I did that. Never mind.
You did that, yeah, not so fey.
What would you like? Would you like a string on Alistair? Would you like to give Alistair a condition?
I'll take a string.
Nice. Yeah, if everyone.
Or
has strings on
okay.
Alistair.
Wait. Oh God, do I want a string or do I want to just give him the help as a condition?
I don't know, but you have to make a decision.
Oh God, choices.
Yep.
You know
That
what?
might be more interesting.
I'm gonna give him the condition the help.
Great.
As much as I hate that, I think it's like.
I hate it. I
really
felt so
good.
terrible. Like the words came out of my mouth, but I was like, this is something that like happens, and like Corey had an interesting upbringing. So.
And I think Alistair sort of like snaps his heels together and turns around and walks away.
Wait, why would you say that?
Because it's true. He keeps coming here and trying to worm his way into our lives and into what we're doing. And he should know, like, he's your bodyguard or whatever.
He's my only friend in the Fey realm. He's the only Fey who's ever been nice to me and treated me like a person who I'm not related to.
They all like you there.
No,
I
they
saw
don't.
That.
I'm not a real person to any of them. I'm some weird half-human monster. I'm a curiosity. I'm an amusement park attraction. I'm a freak show.
Then they're wrong. You're amazing and special. And he just
And he's
keeps...
the only one who treats me like a person.
I treat you like a person.
The only Fae who treats me like a person.
Why does it matter the difference?
Because I am a Fae.
Yes, but
But none of them treat me like that except for Jack and my dad and Alistair.
then maybe they don't deserve you.
I'm gonna go.
Why are you going? He's gone now.
I'm gonna go home. Then, yeah, I'm gonna leave.
So I think she leaves and like, oh, this is fun. I don't know if this will impact anything, but he's upset. And I think like without even thinking about it, like he has blades in his sleeves. And I think he just throws one at the target tree.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that's the tree that Tanya's in. I don't know if that can cause an issue or anything like that or dislodge her maybe because the tree shakes.
You know what?
with something.
Roll volatile.
Ooh, I'm really good at that now. That's my skin moves. Nine.
9.
9.
Choose one. They learn something about your true nature and gain a string on you. The MC decides how bad the harm turns out. You become your darkest self.
Oh, that could be really fucky. Now, okay, I'm gonna let you decide how bad the harm is.
Okay. You throw the dagger, and you hear a female scream.
What?
Tanya appears before you for a moment, mid-fall, and then disappears again.
Shoots in the fucking trees. Shoots in the fucking trees. And like he like immediately looks around and is like trying to like he's looking in other trees areas. He's paranoid as fuck. There was one of them in the trees. How long was it? How long was it there?
Crina,
He pulls it.
when you get to the front of the house, you hear a woman scream from the back of the house.
Would I recognize it as Tanya, you think?
I don't know if you've ever heard Tanya scream. And that's a little harder, I think.
Okay, because I wanted to use the move run away.
I think that's a
But I
good reason to run, unless you think Krina's instinct would be to run in the other direction.
Yeah, that was my thinking. It's like I wanted like to run away right then, like when I said I'm gonna go,
Okay.
and just like
I
before
was
heard
thinking
the
about
scream.
making you use it, but nobody was really stopping you, so it
So I
you
think
know.
she's just kind of like rushing out, like she's not really thinking, like she's just really upset.
Okay.
So
Do you think the scream would trigger you to move faster?
no, here the thing is that I wanted to use that move to run away, which I think would have meant I didn't hear the scream.
Right, I hear you, but
Because if I heard the scream, Crina would turn around and run back because there was nobody there.
I don't think there was a trigger for the runaway move because
Oh, okay.
you were able to get to safely without any difficulty, and we don't roll unless there's some kind of something holding you back. You know, there was
Okay.
nothing keeping you from getting to safety.
Oh, okay. I was trying to run like after Alistair.
Well, if that's different, if you want to do that, that would mean like you stepped away and you're going into the Fey realm.
Okay.
In which
Yeah,
case, I
that's
think you
before I hear.
could avoid
Yeah.
hearing the scream.
Yeah.
Let's look here real quick. Clicking on the clicks with the clicking on the clicks.
The only move I have to get into the Fey realm involves spending a string on somebody willing,
Okay.
unless you just want to like narratively hand wave and say I can get across.
Yeah, because that's if you bring someone.
Mm.
Yeah, so
I think
I'm
you
gonna
just
say,
get to go.
I'm going to say you good to go. You go. I was just
Okay.
double checking the move because I couldn't remember how the mechanics worked.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do. You were like, okay, Alistair went that way. I know that means Alistair went to the Fey realm. So you follow Alistair in the Fey realm, and the scream happens right afterwards for dramatic effect.
Yeah, like we see the glitter of the portal and just the edge of her hair slipping fast, and then it's just the scream.
I love it.
And I think I'm yelling for Alistair.
Do I hear her yell for Alistair?
You hear just the beginning of it. You hear Alice, and then
Oof.
Yeah, you're a mess of emotions, but it doesn't matter because what we really care about is we care about Bridget, because Bridget is dancing on stage with
It's summer dance.
with hunky person, and I don't mean hunky, I mean like svelte. Like this person is like Nightwing built, and isn't ashamed to wear a little makeup either. Are you with us, Bridget? I'm sorry.
What about me?
You're dancing. You're dancing with
Okay.
hunky person, and the hunky person is svelte, like they like to draw a Nightwing. And you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, one of the only males who can do the butt shot, you know. And as the song comes to a head, they smile at you, and you see their two canine teeth extend into fangs. And then, with a puff of smoke, they let go of you, and half the dancers have disappeared, including the one that was dancing with you.
Do the people around me scream?
They clap, they cheer.
I think Bridget runs away.
Please roll volatile.
Okay. Uh, 5.
5. Oh, congratulations! You get XP. And you do. You run, and you're running out towards the jousting field because that's a cool thing to run towards. And all of a sudden, the person who was dancing with you steps right in front of you and grabs you by the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "It's okay. It's all right. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay." So you didn't get away.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm like fighting to get loose.
Okay, cool. Roll volatile, please.
Okay.
Note, everyone, this is how you actually react when a vampire
A
surprises you.
5. I level up.
Congratulations.
Are you sure? Well, this one doesn't have Bridget trapped in a storage closet, so.
Oof.
No, I think you're supposed to lean in and like chill
I
your
think
neck.
you like try to like hit him,
Huh?
and he like instinctually like ducks back and then trips you,
Oh.
and you take a harm.
Cool.
Shit.
And he goes, "That was a mistake."
I love him so much. I don't know who he is, but I love him.
But now there's like a bunch of people watching, and you're both in
Uh-huh.
costume, so
Yeah.
people aren't sure if it's for real or fake yet.
Yeah. I think I'm just frozen at this point.
Okay, and he's gonna be like, "Come with me. Everything is fine."
Okay. I come with them. Everything's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was gonna roll, but that's cool.
Oh, if you want to roll.
Oh my god, roll,
you
Brian,
can.
roll!
You can roll.
Click-clacks.
Let's see if my sanity gets unhinged.
Yeah, just because we don't want
Give
to
us
deny
insane
ourselves
Bridget.
the possibility of an unhinged.
So I don't use a lot of NPCs with moves.
Uh-huh.
So this is the first time I've rolled like y'all roll this campaign, just so everyone at home knows how significant
Woo!
this is.
It's very significant.
Is this hypnotize?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it is.
Oh, who would use
Oh,
that on a
wow.
normal person?
Literally any vampire.
Yeah,
Really.
do you remember they talked about roots and family earlier? And then thank Brian's beautiful weaving.
I got an 8.
Okay, my sanity's not good. You could choose which one.
I think you go with him,
Okay.
and he leads you to like a little bench area,
Mm-hmm.
and he buys you one of those like ridiculously expensive like shot glasses of mead that they sell at Ren fairs, and you know you were hypnotized.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna say, he goes, "I'm just gonna give you a minute to calm down. then it'll be fine. I didn't mean to scare you. I kind of thought you knew. You smell like Faye. I apologize.
Did Donovan send you to kill me?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I have any contracts out right now. That was weird humor. I'm sorry. I don't have any. I'm not. It's not a confused thing. I'm not here to kill you. I thought we were doing like a little like pre-negotiation flirtation thing. Clearly, I read that wrong.
I'm not a fae.
Okay, yeah, I buy it.
My friend Crina is.
That would explain the smell. Oh,
If you
wait.
kill me, she'll kill you.
No, I'm not going to kill you, right? Especially you said Crina?
Yes.
Yeah, no, not killing you. Trust me. That's not going to happen. Shit, I might be in trouble. He kind of like looks around. And he unhypnotizes you. So you feel like, you don't have to stay if you don't want to.
I'll stay.
Okay. And he goes, hey, like I said, big misunderstanding. Can I buy you a sword or something to make up for all this?
Wait, yes.
Cool.
Yeah, that would help.
Okay, great. Yeah. And he
What's your name?
I forgot to come up with a name.
Chat, what's his name? Give us something sexy.
I need a really
Chat, give
good
us a vampire
name.
name.
Because
Something dated but sexy.
because this character is really cool so far.
I love him. I want 12.
Ted? That's what?
No, do you not How I Met Your Mother, this adorable thing?
It could be like Theodore.
Thea.
I like
Oh, would be
Sebastian.
good.
I was
Sebastian.
thinking Sebastian. Like
Really?
that name came
Sebastian.
to mind.
Can we call him Bash?
Monsieur Velma.
No.
No, you're not calling
I
him
like
Richard. He's not
Sebastian.
actually Nightwing.
Yeah, I think 3 of us like Sebastian.
4 of us
so.
like Sebastian.
Ricardo, whatevs.
Yeah, I like Sebastian.
All right,
Mister.
Sebastian. And he'll go, Sebastian.
Oh shit, I want this one.
And what is your name?
Bridget Klein.
Oh, Bridget Klein. That's a good name.
Thanks.
And he'll sort of like offer you his arm.
I'll take it.
Great. And he'll go over to where the
I
sword
think
people
Bridget
are.
is limping some too.
Oh,
She's up to 2 harm.
so he'll use his hand too then and let help you along. And he kind of looks like he feels a little bad. He goes, we can get some ice too, probably.
Yeah, that might be good.
Okay.
Is there a ye old ice stand somewhere?
Let's do it this way. And he leans down and he scoops you up. And he'll be like, I'll just carry you to the swords and then I can get ice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's like obviously no effort whatsoever. Yeah. And that's what he does. He carries you over to the swords. And he's just like, all right, what do you think? Like he'll start to sort of like point out what swords are which.
Yeah. I think Bridget gets like a big long sword, like her D&D character carries.
Oh, like a great sword, like
yes.
a claymore.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you? The vampire carries you over to the sword. You buy the biggest sword they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I asked, like, are there any like nicer scabbards or upgrades?
I think the person would say, well, we would have to custom make a scabbard for this particular
nicest thing
sword,
here.
but I'll wrap it at least so you can legally walk around with it.
Thank you.
Great.
Just the nicest, most expensive sword.
Let's jump to the kitchen of the Freeman household real quick. Hey,
Great.
y'all.
So, Wolfe and Donovan go into the kitchen carrying dishes, and Wolfe just says, like, very quietly, so that only Donovan can hear. He's like, "What are you getting at?"
What?
those were some pretty personal questions that you're asking.
Oh, well, I wanted to know more about your mom, and your dad sucks, so.
I mean, I could have told you about my mom.
Yeah. Just like you could have told them about us sooner, so.
I think when Donovan says that, Wolfe like makes a point to like take the dishes and like turn away so that he's not looking at Donovan.
Is it you were worried about telling them? Is it me? Were you
No,
worried about me?
it's not you. I'm not embarrassed about you.
I just assumed you were afraid to tell your dad, and so maybe I reacted a little strongly. But I mean, even your mom doesn't seem to agree with everything he says.
Yeah, I know. We'll talk about it later. It's fine.
Okay. Donovan will like nuzzle up your neck and kiss you a bit on the jawline, as then he just shifts and puts the dishes in the sink.
I think as you do that, Wolfe seems a little embarrassed because like it's like we're in the kitchen and you know my mom could walk in at any moment, but also seems a little he kind of like turns away a little bit. He doesn't say anything, but you can tell that he's unhappy.
Okay, so Donovan does continue, just kind of smirks slightly and puts the dishes in the sink and says, "So what's in the basement? The office, huh?"
Oh, it's just like a gym. Like he's got some workout equipment down there.
Ah, all right.
Why?
Because he was retreating down there quickly, it seemed like.
I think he doesn't like having to clean up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, why contribute?
Anyway, Wolfe like continues to like put away leftovers, and I don't think he like responds to that comment at all. But was there anything else that Donovan wanted to do, like as they were cleaning up?
I think then Donovan goes back out to the dining room.
Great. I think Wilma was about to walk into the kitchen with like the salad bowl. So
Okay.
yeah. Are we?
So
Yeah,
Donovan will just try to take that then, since he was heading that way. Oh, let me take that. I can wrap it or Tupperware or something for your refrigerator.
Oh yes, I think we have. Wolfe knows where the Tupperware is.
Great.
Wolfe does
Great.
know where the Tupperware is. It's true. Yeah, and so they put that away.
Great.
But I think, sorry, continue. There's nothing else that I want to do during putting away dinner.
Yeah.
But I want them to go to Wolfe's room after, or if they kick Donovan out. I don't know what they're gonna do.
I don't think Wilma's gonna kick Donovan out.
Okay, good.
So
that's nice.
Y'all go up to your room.
That works. Yeah, Donovan would be like, all right, everything's put away, and just head up, like, chill.
Great.
Cool. So they go to Wolfe's room, and Wolfe like closes the door.
Donovan's like looking around, like, ooh.
Yeah, Wolfe's room is I think it's not messy, but it's like not, spotless. And he's got like a bed and a desk, and his desk is like covered in like textbooks and papers and stuff. And I don't know, he's probably got some like posters of like famous Olympic swimmers on the wall. I just imagine his room is painted like blue, because of course it is.
Donovan would like peer out the window across the way to Bridget's house, and then like look back around the room.
And Wolfe like closes the door and he says, "Look, it's not that I was embarrassed about you, so don't think that."
I don't really. I figured it was your dad who went right into it. So, yeah, I mean, I figured after a month and a half, we would, well, I guess you would be able to tell your parents. I certainly couldn't. So,
yeah, no, I was worried that they would get angry. you know?
Well, yeah, I'm not worried about your mom at the moment, but your dad I still am. So I'm gonna pay
What-
attention to that.
What are you worried about?
Your dad?
But like, what about him?
I don't know. He's a jerk. Seems to be all Wolf do better. Wolf's not good enough, even though I'm an asshole jerk who can't accomplish anything and has to take part-time jobs because I'm a loser. I don't know. I imagine he's not getting many great paid training gigs.
I think Wolf furrows his brows and he kind of frowns and he's like, you know, you don't have to talk about my dad like that. It's fine.
I'm not sure it is. I mean, I know you care about him, but it just seems like you're always having to make excuses for him. So
What do you
maybe he'll
mean?
get
I'm
better now.
not making excuses.
I mean, I think you are, but you know,
How? What am I saying that's an excuse?
like excusing his attitude towards Chase or you, and you had the tryouts or Bex or just the kind of general demeanor, how he has to mock everything to feel better about himself.
Wolf shakes his head and he says, I know he's kind of a dick, but like that's still my dad you're talking about, you know.
Yeah. But so you're saying he really supports you the right way?
What's the wrong way?
I don't know. It just comes off a little emotionally, maybe. I don't want to say abusive, Wolf, but like, what the hell?
Wolf he like goes and like sits on his bed and you can tell he's pretty distressed. He like runs a hand through his hair and then kind of like folds his hands. I'm doing it over here underneath the camera. You can't see, but he's like wringing his hands, you know. And he says, "It's not like that, Donovan."
I think Donovan will come over and sit on the floor in front of Wolf. So he's like looking up at him and kind of like reach out for Wolf's hands. I don't think something's right. I haven't liked your dad since the first time I heard about him, let alone the first time I talked to him. Your mom seems great, but it doesn't seem right. So,
I mean, isn't Corey's dad the same? He's an asshole, and you don't
that is a good point. I owe him a check-in.
I don't see you grilling him.
Not recently, but you're right. You're right. And Mauricio, I'm not sure, is going to be able to help Corey properly. Good point. But this is about you. Let's not deflect. I know you care about him. I'm sorry. I'm being so mean to him. I mean, I didn't even make him eat glass or anything. So, I mean, come on.
Did you do something to my mom?
Your mom seemed fine.
My dad had a point. She's never really said those things very often.
Like calling him out? I mean, I'd assume it was because I was pushing him.
She's never done that before.
Is she afraid of him?
I don't know. Just
Are
you
you
didn't
afraid
answer.
of him? And Donovan will try to like run his hands up his Wolf's arms and try to like hold him tight.
Like aggressively tight or caringly tight?
No, like caringly tight.
Okay. I think Wolf kind of tenses up a little bit and he says, "You didn't answer my question."
No, I didn't do anything. And of course, Donovan internally is lying.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think Wolfe says, "Am I afraid of my dad? Is that what you want to know?"
Yeah, I'm worried about how he treats you. But I trust your mom. She seems really with it. That's great. I was really worried both of your parents weren't on the up and up.
Wolfe just says, and when he speaks, it's very quiet. He says, "I'm not afraid of him because everything he does, I deserve."
Oh no. I'm no, Wolf. No. That's not. Oof. I'm not gonna go storming in on that. But come on, that that can't be. That can't be right. That's not what you should be saying. It would be yes. I mean,
What, you don't believe me?
not with that answer.
I mean, that's just the truth, Donovan. I don't know what you want me to say.
Everything you deserve.
I think Wolfe takes like a deep breath and he kind of like he stands up and he separates himself a little from Donovan so that he can kind of like look like him like face to face.
Oh, and Donovan will stand up then.
Yeah. And he just says, "Look, Donovan, I don't know who you think I am, but
you're Wolfe and nice and try so hard, and I was worried both your parents didn't appreciate you, but clearly it's just the one. But this sounds like something's wrong, and the way he talks and acts about you and disregards your accomplishments and the way you're always trying to get his approval. I mean,
yeah, it's not him that has the problem, Donovan."
That doesn't sound right either.
Well, that's just how it is. And you can tell that he's getting like a little worked up and like he's like he's got like tears in his eyes. But he's like desperately holding them back.
I think Donovan will come over and try to take your shoulder with a hand.
Yeah, he doesn't move away.
I really don't want to upset you. And I am sorry I did, because I am just trying to look out for you, and it just seems something's wrong with him, but I don't mean to upset you.
Fine, it's not your fault. And like Wolfe like brings his other arm up to like wipe his tears away with his arm. He's like, I didn't want you to have to see this part of me.
I am trying to reconcile how I think Donovan would be interpreting this in Darkest Self. And I know you escape your darkest self when you're put in your rightful place by someone more powerful than you. And I feel like at least his relationship with Wolfe, and now I'm having difficulty reconciling this, because I feel like to Donovan, Wolfe is powerful, willing to go out there. I don't know that he would have normally been like, yes, Wolfe is more powerful than me.
Well, but
I feel like in this emotional
Wolfe
place
is
right
acting
now,
powerful right now.
Yes.
And I think that Donovan operates on a certain emotional intelligence that could recognize that. And these are meant to be open to interpretation. So if you feel like, if you feel like Donovan might have been put in this place by someone who is currently more powerful, and I think that's a fair interpretation.
That is what I'm
Yeah.
feeling, because I think Donovan seeing Wolfe upset when Donovan was trying to help
Yeah.
his team, let alone somebody cares about it, made him go, oh.
Yeah. I think that's completely fair.
Okay.
I'm not going
So
to poo-poo that.
Donovan
I
will
like it.
kind of sigh and just say, yeah, I'm just trying to help, and I'm sorry. It just seems like he doesn't support you, and
No, it's
um
okay, Donovan. You don't have to apologize.
no,
I
maybe I should go. I'm sorry.
no, you don't have to go. You don't want to.
No, we had a good dinner. I'm sorry I made it uncomfortable then. We got everything cleaned up in the kitchen, so I'll let you do your homework, and we can maybe text a little later or something. And I think Donovan's like looking at the floor a lot, which is why I'm not looking at the camera. And Donovan just shakes his head. I'm sorry.
Wait.
I mean,
You're not mad at me, are you?
no. Why would I be mad at you?
Because I don't know. I ruined everything. I always ruin everything. So
No, you don't ruin everything. You make my life better. And I would argue that you clearly make your father's life better. But you help, and you're not even like some of us, and you do good things. Like, this is why I don't get it, and I just assumed it has to be your father putting you down. And no, I'm not upset at you. I'm not angry at you. I'm just I guess too fixated on your father's behavior. I think Donovan is feeling a little confused that like the darkest self is fading, and is like, So
I think Wolfe says he'll reach out to take Donovan's hands, and just hold them between the two of them, and he doesn't look up to like look at Donovan's face, but he says, okay, I mean, you really don't have to go, but I'm sorry I made things awkward.
no, I'm sorry I did, and this could have been better, and I hope your mom isn't angry with me. At least she seems very nice, and I was glad to see that. And I think Donovan will like go for like a quick kiss to the cheek on Wolfe.
Yeah, he won't move away. I think he will after you kiss his cheek, he'll kind of lean in to just give you like a quick like peck on the lips, like very soft. It's not like awkward, but just, and he'll say, okay, just
I think at that Wolfe might notice that Donovan goes a little like quiet physically, like just stops moving at the peck of the cheek, and doesn't fight it, but it's a very light return as he seems to be tense suddenly. But he smiles as Wolfe kind of pulls away.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just feel bad I upset you.
No, it's really, don't apologize. It's fine.
No, I should have talked about it with you first, or especially meeting your parents for the first time.
I mean, they seem to like you, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. Okay. You get your homework done, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Hey, so
pep rally tomorrow too.
Yeah. Just okay. So just, and like Wolf's kind of tripping over his words, and he says, just, this hasn't changed things between us, right? Like, that I still care about you. That won't ever change.
Yeah, no. Good. I care about you too. And glad we're going at this little by little and everything. And Donovan kind of smiles.
And Wolf gives like this very sad kind of smile. It's like very small, sad smile, and he says, "Yeah, okay. I just, whatever happens, just remember
Yeah,
that."
I know
okay?
you don't have all the time in the world like me. So you have a good night, and I will talk to you in the morning.
Okay.
I
think Wolf is gonna like walk Donovan out. He's not just gonna be like, "See ya."
Yeah, Donovan I think is already like sidestepping towards the door, so then Donovan will head out and head
Wolf,
outside
like,
to his car.
Stands in the doorway and waves.
Yay.
Donovan's
go
gonna
ahead.
have. I think Donovan's gonna put on some like really slow, chill music as he's thinking like, how did this day really go? And I think like the top stays up and he drives slowly home because I think internally
He's gonna
he's
get a call, I would
reconciling.
imagine.
Oh, okay. But I think internally he's reconciling like, I'm not behaving well today. Something was wrong with me. So
Cool. I love it. What a lovely, lovely scene. And a perfect scene to head to break on so we can all breathe for a moment and get our beverages and hug animals and things like that.
Cry. Find a fluffy white dog and hug it.
We will be back in 5-10 minutes. It'll be great. Hug your animals.
Hug your
I don't have any.
Don't have any either.
Anyone got a cup I can hug?
Hello, everybody. We're back from break. It's my back from break song for the soundtrack that we're constantly working on. I hope you liked it because I already forgot how it goes. Never hear it again.
How do I spend blood for a song?
Blood for a song? That's
Remember what happened last time we did?
Yeah,
that?
it went
They
so
removed
bad.
it.
It
I'm
was
pretty
really
sure.
bad.
I'm pretty sure they removed it.
Oh,
yeah.
did they? Were we
Makes me
that
very
bad?
sad. We have very little usage of blood points. Hey, head council, if you're in here, fun and innovative ideas, please and thank you. Ooh, a hydrate.
That's all people ask us to do. Do they do it now? No, that was a while ago.
Was that? Oh, is that an old one for Big Dad? Well, you just got an extra. Enjoy.
I mean, I just drink all the time because I figure someone's doing it. Anyway, welcome back to Monsterhearts Theater. The
But
show.
we're all going on wonderful dates.
Yes,
That are
isn't
going
that
great.
great?
Hey, it could have went a lot worse. Let me
Mine was
tell
gonna
you.
end in a shower of blood. You ruined it.
Yeah, I don't know what you had planned originally for it to end, but that's not how it went, clearly.
So we're gonna jump to Crina. Crina, you were jumping through the Fey realm with the intent on your mind to follow Alistair.
Yes.
And I think in doing so, you hit an area of the Feywild that you're not familiar with, because you managed to sort of like sync up your abilities with a very strong focus. And so you follow Alistair to where Alistair was going. And you come out to this clearing where you see what is kind of like a cross between a cabin and a gazebo. There's clearly like a fully enclosed room, and then the roof keeps going, and then there are just these columns. And between the columns, you can easily see within. There's a couple of hammocks hanging. There's like a table and some chairs. There's some kind of bird bath looking thing. You see Ruth and Sandra are sword fighting in front of it. They seem to be enjoying themselves. And you see Alistair. You see Alistair's back heading, towards the building.
Alistair! I'm gonna run after him.
Great, and he will turn around, confused. He will, Princess, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you.
Oh, no, there's no need to worry about me. I'm fine. I was just going back to wait until you needed me again.
Are you really fine? Like, Corey was really mean. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, he's only human, Princess.
I'm half human.
Only half.
You know, I don't think of you like the help, right? Like, you're my friend. You're the only Fae who's ever been my friend.
He'll smile and he'll say, well, I appreciate that, Crina. But I am also the help. He wasn't wrong there.
Well, I don't like that.
Shall I quit?
Do you want to?
Not particularly, no.
Then why would you quit?
Well, then I wouldn't be the help anymore, and you don't like it.
Are you saying you can't be both my friend and my bodyguard?
No, I think I am.
I'm super confused.
I can sense that. Why don't we sit for a minute?
Okay.
Ruth and Sandra stop sword fighting. And Ruth will head into the sort of the one room, and comes back a moment later with four small bottles of wine, um, uncorking each and handing them out.
I'll take mine, but I'm not gonna like immediately drink from it. I'm just gonna like hold it.
Okay. Everyone else seems to drink from it, and this says, Princess, I really should start by congratulating you. It was quite impressive that you managed to not just cross into the Fey realm, but follow me to where I was going. I didn't leave anything open.
It is impressive? Or is it impressive for only being half Fae?
It's impressive. It's a skill that, you have to develop, and it looks like you have.
Oh. Well, I don't know, I was thinking about you and I wanted to follow you, so I did.
And it just proves that when you put your mind to it, you can accomplish whatever you'd like. Just because you're half something doesn't mean you can't achieve more than someone who's whole.
Okay.
Two halves can make up a great deal.
Thanks, Alistair.
Um, he says, I'm sorry that I upset you when speaking to your friend. He seems to want to know, and I tend to be honest. He didn't seem to like the answers very much, I admit, but I didn't really expect him to.
You know, sometimes it's okay to lie. Or at least just like not tell the truth, even if you don't actually lie.
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right there.
Like, I want you guys to get along. Like, you really freak him out, and I think he's scared at you, and I don't really know why. But like sometimes they don't understand how humans do things, and it like freaks the humans out.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you guys to get along. You're both really important to me.
I will make an effort, princess.
Thank you.
Now, would you like to learn about the history of Fey Borders?
I mean, not really, but I will.
Excellent. That's willing is good. And he'll crack open one of the books.
Alright.
Great. And then let's jump to Bridget. Bridget, you pick out your big sword.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he'll put you down on like a picnic table. He walks off and he comes back with some ice. And he'll say, "So, Bridget, you must really like the Ren Fair since you dress up?"
Yeah, this is the first year I've really gotten into it. Before, it always seemed like a pain, but I'm trying new things this year.
Oh, how is that working for you? Are you enjoying it?
I don't know yet.
What's keeping you?
I just met you. Are you sure you want me to dump all my stuff on you?
Well, I think that might be fair, considering that I knocked you on your posterior.
Yeah, that's fair. I just don't know who I'm supposed to be anymore, you know? Like, I used to have a purpose, and now I don't know what I'm for.
I can understand that. What did your purpose used to be?
I think Bridget looks around to make sure no one's watching. And she takes a deep breath in. All right, you're going to think I'm crazy.
I'm a vampire.
Oh, it's fair. From what the coven says, I used to be the vessel for Aphrodite.
Oh, the goddess.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds quite nice.
Not really.
No.
I scared a lot of my friends. I scared this boy I really liked.
Well,
someone I care about a lot got killed.
Oh, that is troublesome. It does sort of come with the territory, I'm afraid, of being filled with power. People do get in the way at times in ways we don't want to happen, ways that are unexpected. But it sounds like that's no longer the case with you.
Yeah, I gave it up, and it felt good at first. Like, it felt like this weight was off my shoulders. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Like, I know about all these things. The boy I liked is now dating a vampire. Do you know Donovan Farley? Or do all vampires know each other?
Oh, no, certainly
Is that
we
rude?
don't. But, I don't know, that does sound vaguely familiar, but it's a pretty common last name in the area.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's from Boston originally.
Oh, well, that would make sense.
Where are you from originally?
I have been from so many places that I don't know if there is an originally anymore.
Wow, so you're like a really old vampire, huh? Sorry,
Well, it all depends on who you ask the question to. I would say And he kind of looks you up and down. Yes, in this conversation, I am really old.
Okay. Is it weird for like a really old vampire to date a teenager?
Let me put it to you this way. When you get old, it becomes difficult to find somebody who is close to your age. And to an extent, you tend to seek people out who you find connections with. And as you do that, age almost seems silly after a while. When you're dealing with numbers in the hundreds, there's got to be gaps. And when you're talking about people, remarkable people like yourself, who can be the vessel for being as old as time, how can I truly consider you a teenager?
Huh, I never thought of that.
I certainly, I just don't know. There are some concepts that sort of just go out of style when you stop aging. And yet, you look at humanity, and so often they pick up on it after a while. I personally have been bored with gender for quite some time. And they're finally figuring that out. You know, always here and there you would meet people, but now it's a thing.
Huh.
And I don't know if I ever would have guessed that they would catch up to that. You never know how old someone is until you talk to them, until you connect with them. And even then, I don't know how to put a number to it.
So, why were you looking for the Fae? Are you going to hurt Crina?
Oh, no,
you don't stand a chance.
No. We have a meeting tomorrow.
Oh. To do what?
Unfortunately, it's time again to set our borders.
Borders?
Yes, we have certain grounds that we consider neutral grounds, and sort of grounds that are sort of open grounds, and grounds that are considered no-go zone, as it were. The Renaissance Fair, when it is open season, is considered a neutral ground so that we can come in and we can meet. But most of Gehenna Valley is a land that vampires for some time are not really supposed to be in. At least not ones that are organized properly. I suspect your friend Donovan is a bit of a rogue.
I think he plays a paladin.
Oh! Oh, that's clever. Maybe I will see you here tomorrow.
I hope so.
My family and I are here until the weekend, and then it is our time to disperse again. Unless, of course, the meeting goes particularly well.
Maybe I could put in a good word for you with Crina. She listens to me.
That would honor me greatly. Bridget, God Stealer, the one who walks the many paths, who has the great pleasure of having every destiny laid before her right now.
I think Bridget is blushing at this point.
Are you good to get home?
Yeah. I only had that one little glass of mead you got me.
I was referring more to your leg.
Oh, I think she stretches it and she's like, I think I'll be okay. I've fallen off pyramids before.
Oh! My friend, Jean, fell off a pyramid once, and it was hilarious.
Oh, cheerleading pyramids.
Oh. I don't know that one, but
Oh,
probably not as funny.
that's a long way to fall.
It is. It is a long way to fall. And he'll sort of bow. And smile and walk away.
See you tomorrow, Sebastian.
I will see you tomorrow. If your path leads you back to me. Aww, wasn't that a nice one? That was a good one.
I like it, but it scares me, and it feels like it could be a trap.
I mean, I
He
just
just so
assume that
happens to
everything
smell
is a trap.
Fae on you, and you're Crina's friend, and he wants your
Vampires are actually just all really nice and romantic.
doubt
At
face.
least
Where's
this
Aiden's
one
doubt
is.
face? Where's Aiden's doubt face emoji?
All right, let's jump ahead, shall we? Donovan, I believe you're about to get a phone call.
Yeah, Donovan's driving.
You don't pick up the phone when you're driving.
Oh, well,
Like, if you have a
It
fancy
rings.
car, is
Yep.
it integrated?
Donovan,
It's Corey.
yeah.
Do you pick up?
It's a newer yeah, Donovan hits pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Fae are attacking.
What?
Crina and I, it was going great, and we were making up, and your advice really helped, and it was
Great.
wonderful. And then that Alistair, he came up, and he from behind, and I think, and then we got into this argument. There was a disagreement, and there was a whole thing, and he started saying that humans are terrible, and then Crina left. She left, and I think she went after him. She said Alistair, but then, so I I'd throw the dice. So I was frustrated, and so I threw one at the tree because and I hit a woman, but it was definitely a Fae woman, I think. And she screamed because then she disappeared, so it had to have been a Fae woman. So she was in the trees, and I think Alistair came to collect Crina for the books thing, and he's very fast
Books
and like
thing?
books, something about Fae learning. I don't know, but he was interrupting our day.
This doesn't sound like he's attacking.
No, but that's what the woman was for, because he was gonna get Crina out of there, and then the woman was there so she could kill me.
Crina has guards all the time.
We sent them away.
Oh, so maybe it was something else.
I don't believe so.
I mean, I'll be home soon. We can talk more about it.
Listen, I'm getting the bag of iron filings, and I've checked and I've locked things, and I'm walking the
Whoa,
perimeter, and I've got the
no.
knives ready, and I've pulled at the sword.
Corey, relax. Take some breaths. I'll be home short. It just sounds like a misunderstanding, or maybe something else was spying on you. I don't know.
Another thing?
I mean, why not? There could be all kinds of things out there. So, but yeah, I'll be there very soon.
All right, I'm expecting the other trees.
What?
Well, she was hiding in one of the trees. I checked them once, but maybe I'll check them again. And
well, take a look around. That's not a bad idea, but relax for the moment. And if it's truly something with the Fae, I'm sure Crina will help handle it.
I don't know. She's very upset with me. It's so hard to understand, Donovan. It was going so well until he interfered.
Yeah?
Good. Yeah, we were just about to have sex on the lawn.
Oh.
Back lawn.
Okay. Cool. I'll be there soon.
Just hangs up.
Great.
Donovan hangs up and heads home.
Great. So, Corey, if you check the trees, you do not find any Fae or women. I don't think you find your knife either.
Oh shit. So I think Corey's gonna try something sort of.
Okay, what's that?
Or I have an idea. So I think he's searching and he's looking and he's relying on all these things, and I think he's really leaning into this paranoia.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to sort of maybe end up like using both a blank canvas and stare into the abyss together, or gaze into the abyss together, as he's like searching for this evidence and this proof of something's going on.
Okay, you want to gaze into the abyss?
Yes, but I'm also using blank canvas, which is when you take an action that embodies one of your conditions, which is paranoid, allowing that condition to alter your sense of self, cross it off, and add 1 to your roll.
Okay, great. Go for it.
Great. So now Corey is just forever paranoid.
You'll be paranoid for a while.
Right.
It's gonna be a thing for a while, probably, until it's resolved. Seven.
I'm sorry. Before I take that 7,
Okay.
I want to clarify something. Okay.
Okay.
So the condition is altering your sense of self.
Yes.
So it won't resolve.
Yeah. No. He's gonna be paranoid for a bit.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, for a while. Yeah, because he was paranoid before, and I think it's really starting to eat him up inside because he was paranoid and becoming a part of him. Because he was very nervous, Alistair.
It's not like it doesn't have to be like a constant condition. It just means like paranoia is part of your personality.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just want to make sure that you didn't think like you take the 5 minutes and it goes away. It's not like that.
Yeah. No, I imagine this will persist for a while.
Cool. All right. So yeah, 7 is something.
Yeah.
What do you want to learn? What are you looking for?
What's after him? I think where his mind is at.
Okay.
Because Donovan was also suggesting that it might be something else.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, you look through the woods and you think about your training and all the things that could be out there. So many of the things that you've learned about, you don't know if they're truly myth or not myth. And so you think of just about all of these things. It's like Yeti, no. Mothman, no. Vampires, no. But I think to an extent, you come to a kind of a mixed answer. The Fae aren't after you. They've already got you. You're surrounded by Fae. The Fae are actively watching you. It's just a matter of what do they want to do with you. And so far the answer seems to be watch. But yeah, no one's actively doing anything towards you, but you're also sort of trapped. Have fun with that.
yeah, I'll have fun with that.
Maybe Donovan comes back to find Corey staring into the woods.
Right. Yeah, Donovan, you come back. Yeah.
Yeah. So Donovan puts his car in the garage and looks in the house and then heads out back porch and just sees Corey staring out into the woods. And so Donovan will slowly walk up and just be next to Corey and say, "You all right? What are you doing?"
I was just looking. They're everywhere.
Trees? Yeah, woof.
No. The Fae.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a princess here, so they're gonna be everywhere. Are you okay?
I don't think so.
Well, just relax a bit and talk to Crina about it. Sounds like you pissed off Alistair.
came in and interrupted what we were doing, and then started telling me that I was terrible. I was a terrible human, and that I was smelly. I wear car noir. I do not smell, and that I
Oh,
was
okay.
just several other things. And then I told him, maybe he should learn his place and stop interrupting us. We have a date. Not a date, not a date. But we were, hanging out, and then she got angry at me, and she left, and I heard
What
her
did you
call
do?
his name.
I feel like
Nothing.
I've had this conversation before. What did you do to make her angry?
Nothing. I was just telling him to piss off and just go.
You told him
and
to piss off.
well, no.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe you should have let her do it since they're her court.
Well, she told him
such.
to go too, kind of. But then she left calling after him, and she like runs a hand through his hair, like tugs a little. Just
Was he hurt or something?
no.
So why did she go after him?
Maybe because I don't recognize that she's fey enough or something.
Oh,
Or she's his friend.
I mean, like Tanya showed up to the party and then Alistair in class, so she's probably feeling a little tug of war, you know what I mean? And you're probably the most mortal thing grounding her besides like her mom, maybe. So maybe you just made it difficult for her to be her instead of, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't here. But if you actually hit something, it doesn't look like anything's attacking, so we guess should figure out what that was.
It was a woman, and like I guess Corey like did get a brief glimpse of her, so he describes her.
Mm-hmm. It was Tanya.
Oh yeah, that sounds like Tanya. Oh.
She took the dagger with her.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And she probably has purple on her, staining her outfit or something. Well, and a wound, but
You're probably gonna have to. I mean, you didn't do it on purpose, right?
no, I was frustrated that Crina had left, and so I just sort of threw a blade at the target, and I guess she was hovering a little above it. And my
Yeah,
aim was-
throwing dangerous weapons in my yard when you're angry. That's a good reaction.
No one, you weren't here. No one else would be on the property other than me and Crina, or shouldn't be.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't miss.
Are we good then, or do you need like? Oh, and Donovan will like pat you on the back a little. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it sounds like you should talk to Crina again. Maybe try to be friendlier to her people because she wants them to also to be friendly to you.
Why am I the one who's always apologizing? Or always trying to fit?
I can't answer that. I wasn't here. But, well, I mean, if you told her friend guard to run off, piss off, I mean, maybe she's just angry you were mean to him.
He was mean to me first.
Did she talk to him before you yelled at him?
I mean, she told him to not, but then he was snide with her.
Oh. Well,
But she still went to him.
I recommend you share a meal together and try to work it out, but not attack him verbally, because that might probably piss her off more. Breaking bread and all that.
How did that go, by the way? You just had dinner with Wolfe's family, right?
Oh, great. His dad's an ass, and I pissed off Wolfe. So,
First one makes a lot of sense. Walter Freeman is an insignificant bug of travesty of a human being. Why is Wolfe mad at you?
because I was yelling at his dad. I wasn't yelling. I was just inferring how much of a loser he is, but that's not. I mean, that'll be fine. Wolfe just thinks now I'm upset with him, and so
No, I assume you're not.
No, and I guess I'm just upset with myself. But you heard a fae, you yelled at a fae, you pissed off royalty of the fae. That seems like a bigger deal.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I can't. I'm trying to do that thing that you told me about, where it's like when you care about someone or you ask them about, you don't just tell them about your issues. You ask about theirs and try to help also.
Shit. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't think I need anything at the moment. I'm more worried about Angry Faye attacking you or the house or being upset. And Crina left then. So
Yeah, I mean,
she's got to feel conflicted. I mean, I've been there. I've been in between trying to. Well, I still feel that way all the time, but. I don't think more dessert's going to do it.
Yeah, I don't think dessert and weed's gonna do that again.
No.
I don't know if I want to do it again.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I can't tell you how to feel, but that seems like you're just upset, so you're reacting.
Maybe. I don't. This upset thing. I don't like it. It's hard and it's like in my throat, and I don't know. It's just it's a lot of work.
Yeah, well, maybe you just gotta start realizing that you need to let Crina, manage her own stuff before you try to inject what you think is right.
Why? She's always injecting into what I do, and she helped me make really good decisions.
Yeah, she was kind of, you were in a bad place and she was trying to help you and you kind of didn't listen to her a number of times. So, I mean, this sounds like you reacted when you should have just asked her or maybe talked to her privately about it. You gotta talk to her for real and stop just, I guess, pussyfooting around everything. And I kind of want to call people on their shit, but I don't know how much this is appropriate.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
All right, so I roll cold.
You're doing it. You're just saying kind of a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid the more like, I help you feel better instead the more, why do you keep doing this shit? Wow. So 8
broken.
plus 2 is 10. Yeah. Choose one from below. Call people on their shit. They lose a string against someone else, or they choke up, break down, or bail. And I get to choose?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you don't get to choose from those 3 at the end.
2? I just choose one bullet or the other.
Right, one bullet or the other.
Okay. I will choose that last bullet. They choke up, break down, or bail.
So it's up to you, Corey, how you react to being sort of called out. You have been called out. You feel called out, and you can either choke up, break down, or bail.
Now, I'll preface by Donovan is trying to like pat you on the back nicely while we stare into the woods.
Yeah, I think he chokes up.
Okay.
I think he sort of again does that tendency sometimes sort of how he shrinks in on himself, and I can't do this, Donovan. These emotions, all of this whatever this is, I'm not made for this. I wasn't.
You were made to do whatever you wanted, and Donovan will try to like hug a bit more like fully and appropriately without like fully leaning in, and will purposely position himself so his back is to the woods so Corey doesn't have to turn. And every day you're learning more and you're really trying, which is great. And it's just relationships are hard, let alone all the other complications and shit you got going. It's not gonna be easy.
It's not working.
Well, it takes, it seems like I mean, she came to the not date, so that shows things are still okay. It's just hard. And how are you supposed to know how to purposely deal with angry fae? Right? For the record, I suggest just kind of like going along to get along because they are old and powerful. But and Donovan will like squeeze hug a bit more, and I think just maybe take a moment and we can go play a game, and I will cook you food if. And Donovan like looks at like the picnic and is like, or not. And maybe you just think about how you want to approach it with Crina, but like really think. Don't just like react because you're feeling upset.
Let's go play Hades.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Awesome.
Yay.
Clings a little bit to Donovan as they go inside. Emotional support, Donovan.
Meanwhile, Donovan's like, I'm glad I got to focus on this because I am freaking out about the day I had.
Yeah.
Let me take your problem.
Yes. It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
good.
Exactly.
Now, does anybody feel like they have to establish something before the next day? Yes, Ashley.
So, there's a couple things I want to do. First
Please.
easy thing that I thought about. So the way that Donovan treated Wolfe's parents
Mm-hmm.
during, or most importantly his dad during that dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that Wolfe ignored a blatant problem with how he treated him by...
I don't think you ignored it. I think you called Donovan out on it.
Yeah, but he was like, okay. Or then, okay. If not that, then did he forgive him? He let it go, basically.
That I have to ask you.
Yeah, no, I think he, like, Wolfe has, well, I guess that kind of gets to my second point.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to ask if you excused your dad's behavior.
No. What I'm trying to get at is either excuses are my armor or sympathy is my weapon.
Mm-hmm.
One of those two. Yes, Wolfe has forgiven Donovan.
Great.
So then I get a string on him.
Yes.
Sweet. All right. Second thing.
Mm-hmm.
You cut me deep.
So after Donovan leaves, Wolfe is going to go downstairs to talk to his dad.
Oh, okay.
Just to be like, and we don't have to role play out the scene or anything. You could just say what happens. He just wants to be like, sorry again for like Donovan.
Oh no, I think we have to do this scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So your dad's not wearing a shirt, first of all. He left his bear upstairs, and he's just pumping his frustrations out.
Can we wait? You should tell the audience how you picture Walt Freeman in your head.
For those of you at home, it's been established recently that when I picture Walt Freeman, I picture the professional wrestler Kurt Angle when he was a little younger and had like more hair.
It's like perfect. I totally agree with it.
Right.
Clearly, Wolfe got his looks from his
mom.
Yeah.
I also tend to picture him in the American flag spandex,
like
and
medals.
But
yeah,
I
love it.
That's less realistic for this.
Yeah,
scene.
yeah. He's shirtless. You've established.
He's shirtless.
Okay, great. So Wolfe goes
weights.
downstairs, and he's lifting weights shirtless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think Wolfe like knocks on the threshold or something just to be like, hello, I'm here.
He's like, yeah, come on in. What's up, son?
Oh, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for how Donovan spoke to you. It was really forward. I wasn't really expecting it.
Don't apologize. You didn't do it. He did it. He owns it.
Are you mad at him? You shouldn't be mad at him. He didn't know any better.
Oh, I think you come to a certain age and you know better.
he's saying that very angrily, or is it just that he's exerting himself as he's lifting weights?
He doesn't seem angry right now, but he is exerting
Okay.
himself while lifting weights, yes.
Okay.
But it was a little judgmental about that.
Wolfe will be like, yeah, I guess. I mean, I'll talk to him about it.
No.
Yeah, just don't.
Don't talk to him about it. It's fine. He made a decision. He threw it out there. Man's the quarterback of the football team. Deserves to stand his ground.
Okay. I mean, I don't want you to be mad at him is all.
Listen. You're my son, right?
Yeah.
You know I don't have a problem with the homosexuals.
Okay. That's good.
If you're suddenly going to become my daughter, let me know.
Okay, I don't.
You don't need to make excuses for your boyfriend, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I mean, I just wanted to make sure that you guys were okay.
No, we're not okay, but that's fine.
Okay. Wolfe says, and he's like very clearly like just saying okay just to end the conversation. He's clearly not okay with this.
Okay.
And he'll just be like, okay, I'll leave you to your workout. I'll be upstairs if you need me.
Great. Do your homework.
I will. And like he just like turns and goes back upstairs. And then there's one more thing I want to do, and
Great.
it's very quick, I promise. He wants to.
That's
Wolfe
all
will text Donovan.
Great.
And he'll say, "Hey, can we talk about?" No, let me restart. Hey, can we talk tomorrow? It's not about us. We're fine. I just really need to tell you something.
I think Donovan replies, yeah, I hope we talk tomorrow, and yeah, you can tell me anything.
And Wolfe will just be like, cool, thanks. And he'll give like a little heart at the end.
I think Donovan replies, heart smiley face.
Heart smiley face. Perfect.
Yeah, because he's like, what would Crina want me to send? Heart
what would Crina do? there weren't nearly enough sparkle hearts in that one.
Honey bun,
Emojis.
cupcake, mushroom, smiley? No.
Great. That's all.
Honey
That's all I
bun,
got.
kissy
There's
face,
no honey bun
sparkle.
emoji. I checked.
Yeah.
Of course you did. That's hilarious. Okay, and then Wolfe spends the rest of his night doing homework, and it takes him too long because they give you too much homework.
Oh my gosh. Okay, great.
This is a very important detail.
It is. It's
is.
very important that we know that you don't get enough sleep.
Yeah, they play Hades for a while, and then Corey begs for help for his homework from Donovan.
Crina.
Do I get to clear a condition after having that heart-to-heart with Alistair?
Yeah!
Okay.
Go for it. Love it.
I'm gonna take off not so fey because it makes more sense. Although I want to take off avoidance.
I hear ya.
Yeah, no, you ran away from
Not
Corey.
so fey.
We don't always get what we want.
Where are we going next?
Wolfe is also just now has this like low level of constant panic as he's like, oh god, Donovan and my dad are not okay. This is not gonna be good.
And I think Donovan has like all night constant, like after Corey goes to bed, after he just like plays games all night, like shit. What happened?
I fucked
what
up.
happened? I don't know. Oh my god.
Wolfe, if you want to clear a condition, I think you can too. Even though both of your conversations were stressful, you sort of
They were pretty stressful.
made a point to like stand your ground and
Drunk.
and then clear the air. So I think that's worth clearing a condition.
All right, I'm gonna take out of touch.
Okay. Everyone else can suck it up.
Yeah, go suck an egg.
I'm still
Wow.
creepy and duplicitous.
That's Wolf's job. Wolf is the Eggman.
I am the walrus.
Cuckoo, you.
Oh no, we're gonna get demonetized. Sorry.
I mean, maybe. Who knows?
Twitch
don't know if that was enough.
joke. Ah.
I
All right. Anything else before the next day?
I think just really quickly before the next day, I think Corey just texts Bridget
Yep.
and is just reflecting on a lot of what's been going on. He's like, "Hey, do you want to hang out sometime?"
Ooh.
Bridget will text back, yeah, we can hang out at lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ooh. What does that mean? It could be anything. I love it.
He wants to hang out with Bridget. He feels like he's been a bad friend.
That's great.
He hasn't, hung out with her in a bit.
Let's set up homeroom, shall we? I like setting up homeroom. Getting to the next day, getting it started before the next session.
Something starting right now.
Wolfe, you wake up in your own bed, which is fun. And
Okay, you said that as if I should have been expecting something else.
No, I'm just saying. It's different
Donovan
from
came in the middle of the night and took you home.
And
No, you wake up and Donovan's watching you, and it's like Twilight.
No, ew.
He's not a ghost. He doesn't have that move.
That doesn't mean he can't still do it.
Donovan has a lot of video games to catch up on since he didn't play any last night.
Yeah, he's gotta keep that rank.
Gotta get
A new World of Warcraft's coming out.
So this stream is very sad.
Anyway,
Wolfe, I assume you have a relatively normal morning as far as your mornings are concerned. You get your eggs, you get your green drink, you head to school.
Yeah, he's just trying to be as inconspicuous as possible. Just be like trying to lay low.
I'm sorry, I thought you were done. I'm sorry.
Oh no, just trying to lay low at home, and then he goes to school.
I think I think your mom's in a good mood. I think your dad's in a decent mood. I think it's fine. It's a normal morning. Crina, do you go home to sleep?
Yeah.
Great. Corey.
Yes.
Are you gonna pick Crina up for school?
I don't think so.
Are you going to specifically let her know that you're not?
I don't think so. She just ran off last night. He has no idea. Maybe she's in the Feywild. Maybe she's not going to school.
Do you assume at this point that Corey picks you up?
I think that he's picked me up every morning so far, that it doesn't even occur that he wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because he didn't text.
So I think you're going to miss
it's
the
not
bus.
Till she because he definitely comes later than the bus would come.
Right.
So she'd already missed it.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah. I think she ends up texting Alistair.
Right, because I don't think you can...
I need help getting to school.
Right, because you can't borrow the moped.
Yeah, Mom took it.
Mom needs that. It's Ren Fair day. Ren Fair's not just downtown, You gotta get to the fairgrounds. Cool, love it.
How does she carry her wares to the fairgrounds?
No, I think she leaves the wares there. But
yeah, you can lock them up there.
But I think, it's probably, not the shortest walk. Right.
Yeah, no.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah, so probably get to school with Alistair and we probably walk in together.
Cool. Donovan. Hi.
Hi.
You probably just drive to school like normal.
I'm thinking Donovan leaves early.
Yeah.
Goes to the coffee shop.
Okay, great.
Gets a tea and sits alone staring at it for a while, and then buys some stuff to bring to homeroom and mix Thunderberg.
Yeah,
He's maybe feeling maybe I
feel a little weird, feel a little guilty.
Yeah,
I like it. Bridget, anything different about your morning? You're muted.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Bridget comes downstairs from her room. And she's wearing the black clothes that she owns. She's got black jeans on, a black top, a black cardigan, and she's done her makeup super dark.
Mm-hmm.
And she stops by and talks to her mom on the way downstairs.
And it's sort of it's kind of like the scene that we had the other day, where they're talking, and then all of a sudden you're there, and they kind of look at each other. and they mutually decide not to say anything, and they're just like, "Hey, honey, you hungry?"
Yeah. I'll grab like some toast or something if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think I could dye my hair maybe?
And they pause and they look at each other. And Tara says, "Why don't you let us talk about that? But what color were you thinking of?"
Oh, like maybe black?
Oh. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Okay. I bet Crina would help me.
You know, I bet she would. Your friends have been so supportive.
They happen. I made a new friend at the Ren Fair last night too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's one of the performers.
And Dee goes, "Who was it?
Sebastian?
What does he perform as?"
Like with the lute and the drums. And they make you think they're going to play some old song, and then they play a newer song that's still pretty old.
Are any of them your age?
I mean, he might be a little bit older than me, but that's okay, right? I mean, age is just a number at a certain point, right?
Not legally. Just be careful.
Okay.
I certainly don't mind you hanging out at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
But if he
Anyway.
tries to take you somewhere, you tell me.
Of course. I wouldn't let him. I'd stab him with my sword.
You have a sword?
Yeah, I got a sword last night, too.
Oh, actually, you know what? Dee probably saw it. Sorry,
Yeah.
she probably drove you home. Right. I think
This might be
Tara
Tara
says
who
it.
said
Tara
it,
says it. Do you have a sword? And Dee goes, "Oh, I meant to talk to you about that."
Yeah.
Yes, there's a sword now.
Yeah, it's just like my D&D character, Stella.
Great. That's great.
Anyway, we have a pep rally today, so I'll see. I don't think we have cheer practice after, so I'll see you after school.
Oh, great, great. And Tara goes, "I'll be here." And Dee says, "I'll be at the fair."
Bye.
Great. Lovely. And so we all go to school. That's good. Let's stop there, because homeroom tends to go a bit long. Because that's where everything happens. It's the most important class of the day, as I've said numerous times. We should all know
I thought that
this
was
by
lunch.
now. Lunch
Gonna be a
is the
day.
most important class of the day. Yes, absolutely. That's true.
It's where you get the hot dog.
Is it homeroom or lunch?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know how I can be any more clear on this.
Right.
I love you all.
Oh, boy.
This was Monsterhearts Mondays. I'm so glad you could join us.
Thank you for this train wreck.
I think, if anything, what we've established is that next week on Monday we're going to have a great episode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. It's going to be
It's
so
on.
much fun.
There's a lot of stuff going on Thursday in game.
Yeah. If you want, come join us. Look at the links down below. Come join us on the Discord. Head to the Romance Drama channel. We've been having fun with memes. But also, if anybody wants to suggest episode titles, I generally have to come up with them before the episode starts. And I don't really know what's going to happen during the episode, so your guess is as good as mine for a title. So come on, throw those guesses in the chat. What you think the episode title should be called? I'll take help. I take help. I'm not too big to admit it. What else should we talk about? Well, I can do the schedule, but I think some of our people here might have some things to talk about. Natalie, you're giving me the head nod. What do you got? What's up?
Well, this Wednesday, at 9 p.m. you can see me over at Off the Table running
Excellent.
Return to the Moonlight, a Glitter Hearts actual play This week it's finals week.
Oh, that's gonna be
Spooky.
And on Friday at 7:30 p.m., you can find me here running Ace Adventure and the Flying Royal Flush.
That's right. That's true.
Woohoo.
I was gonna mention that when I do the schedule, but it's
Well, you
fitting.
can mention it again.
It's
Yeah.
fitting that Natalie says it because Natalie's gonna run. It's not gonna be me. I'm gonna play in the game.
Right.
And Natalie's gonna run Ace Adventure.
Brian. Who else is playing that night?
Oh, it's a grand old time. It's Brian Soliard still joins us, and Rob Pontius.
Who could that be?
One of these people
Wow.
will be there, and our good friend Mackenzie, who you can see on Wednesday night, playing in. Right.
No, Mackenzie isn't in that game.
Oh no, that was Christina. I'm sorry. I
No,
thought
that was
Mackenzie
Christina.
too.
Mackenzie was in We're Still Here.
But I thought she was both. I'm sorry, but yeah, if you
No.
saw We're Still Here, you know Mackenzie. She good people.
She dope.
She dope. But she gonna be here playing Ace Adventure because the Ace Adventure Kickstarter is still happening. We're halfway through. We got 11 days left. It's very exciting.
Woohoo.
Yeah, we're almost to our second stretch goal.
We are working on that second stretch goal, which is great. But we've got our announcements all out of order now. Does any of my other cast members have something they want to talk about? No.
Stephanie
Thursday
does.
is Thanksgiving, so there
No,
will
see.
not be Witch
Oh,
Burner.
Stephanie doesn't.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is
I think there is an announcement that there isn't Witchburner because it's Thanksgiving.
Right. So if you want to watch something on Thursday, what you can do is you can head over to our good friend Wesley's channel, the Carrying Comfort
Yes.
Studios.
Yes.
Channel. And they're going to be doing a special 24-hour charity marathon, and you can see Ian Ravnos there, one of our sponsors from Gehenna Gaming. He'll be part of that. If you can't wait till Thursday, tomorrow, on Tuesday, there's an interview with Cyberpunk Red's co-developer James Hutt. So check that out. I think a lot of people will be really excited about that. Friday, we mentioned Ace Adventure. Saturday night one-shots, we've got Mothership Return to Event Horizon. Which just sounds really cool, doesn't it?
Ooh.
And then on Monday, we return for a yet untitled episode that's going to be amazing of Monsterheart Mondays.
Ready for some drama.
With the Gehenna Valley crew.
Get
Wait,
ready
can
to
I plug
cry.
something?
Yeah,
real
please.
Oh my god, Aid, yes.
Yeah, plug
Yeah,
Aid.
no, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. So yesterday, you might have seen me over on Carrying Comfort Studios as well.
Right.
So come find me, not this coming Sunday, because it's every other Sunday, but the
Mhm.
Sunday after that, come find me playing a vampire over there.
Watch the other half
And
of
go,
Cry.
yeah, go watch the VODs and see me play another sweet, gentle boy.
Yeah.
The other half of Cry.
What does that mean,
Other
the
half.
other half of Cry?
Interesting.
What was it that you said before? Okay, it was really
Last
good. It was
week.
like
Last
he's
week.
like cry on main.
No,
And-
Pro- yeah, well, yeah. Wolf is.
Or no,
Wolf
that
is
was
like,
Stephanie. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I think it's Stephanie.
Yeah.
But it was like, yeah,
Wolf is hide your tears. Altair is cry on
It's
main.
cry on
Tears
main.
on main.
Yeah, tears
is
on
on
main.
main. Yeah,
Exactly.
which is so good. And it's like, yes.
Anyways, that's all I had to say.
Great.
And we're also just really dope and cool. And everyone have a. If I won't see you guys, so have a happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Happy
Stay safe.
American Thanksgiving, everybody.
Don't go shopping on Thanksgiving. You're a bad person if you do it. You're
Don't-
just straight up a bad person
don't
if you
do
walk into a store to go shopping on Thanksgiving Day. I'm sorry. I've been a retail manager. You're a bad person if you go shopping for pleasure on Thanksgiving Day.
Don't do it.
Said
Also,
it.
just like don't do the Black Friday thing this year. Just
Black
don't.
Friday's
Stay
all
home.
Please
online.
don't.
already.
Stay home. They're online.
Yeah.
Yeah,
stuff.
it's all online this
Stay
year.
home. Socially distance. Enjoy the lovely things that you have so that you can have them again next year.
Yeah.
And if you're shopping online and there's a slight delay with some of those place orders, just give them a second.
Understand.
Yeah,
Understand.
understand. It's going to be a
Be chill.
busy online time.
Rob cries.
All right.
See him holding back tears.
We're getting a lot of input on
Oh, shit.
on things here, but I love it. Let's say goodbye. I think it's say goodbye time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Have a good night. Bye, love.
Oh, that's gonna be an
Right.
uncomfortable seat next week.